Hello, and welcome to R-Rated and Inebriated. We hope you grab a drink and sit down with us.
Could you shut the fuck up? Okay. Let me sit. Okay. So, we're here.
We are here.
To spread our funniness.
Yeah, what are we
cheer.
doing?
We are here to be...
Because we're bored.
Basically, yeah. We're here
fancy.
because we're seniors in college and we want to entertain ourselves mostly.
True. That's a good point.
I guess we could introduce ourselves. I'm Gabby,
I'm Casey.
and we're roommates.
We are. 2 years now.
Yep.
I can't believe it, but we're here.
I'm drinking cider from Blake's Hard Ciders. It's called
Gross.
Archimedes.
What?
Archimedes.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know.
That's
It
how
looks
I
like
would
that.
say
It's pretty good. It's not the best, but let me read it for you.
What's it supposed to taste like?
It's supposed to be a mythic cider.
Mythic?
Mythic cider and how merry. Oh, never mind. This is like a riddle on it. How merry, that combination of vanilla and elderberry. Okay, it's vanilla and elderberry cider. I like it. It's not the best, but it's not the sweetest cider. It's not the best, but it's 6.5%, so
Oh, wow.
gets you fucked up.
I don't know what mine is. I got a wine.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Gnarly Head.
I got this for Casey for Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Pinot Noir. 2015 edition.
Yeah, that's why I got it, because it's from 2015.
Fancy.
It seemed fancy.
But there's no percentage on here.
Aren't most wines like a normal...
Like a 14, I was thinking.
Usually
But
says
it's
though.
very...
Oh, right here.
Very alcoholic tasting.
13.5.
Oh,
You gotta read the fine print.
I didn't see that.
This is a fancy
It tastes
looking
really
ass
boozy
wine.
though, like,
Well,
but it's got a weird flavor. It's good. Good choice.
thanks. I picked it out because of the year.
Why?
I thought like old wines were supposed to be really
Joking.
good. That's how bad it is, guys.
It's just strong.
Yeah. So welcome to our podcast. We're gonna just swear a lot and drink mostly. That's kind of the theme.
Yeah, and do fun stuff.
Yeah. Today we thought we'd start with introducing ourselves, then going over our last week of college.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Well, of undergrad.
Yeah,
At
we're
least.
both probably gonna go on, but I don't really have a choice.
No, me neither.
What do you do with anthropology besides go on? Can you do anything, or?
They call it a shovel bum.
I'm so interested.
You're
Tell me
called
more.
a shovel bum, basically. So all you can dig stuff, excavation stuff. That's basically what you can do.
It? That's hilarious.
For the most part. I mean, there's cultural stuff, like with like Native American tribes, stuff like that, and language preservation. But if you want to be like an archaeologist, you're a shovel bum.
Wow.
And if you want to be a forensic anthropologist, you gotta go to school more. There's nothing you can do.
I'm in
with
psychology, and you really can't do anything either.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Like,
sucks.
even a
You
school...
kind of have to be a doctor to give psychological advice, don't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. But you could be, like, a school counselor and stuff. But
That's
well, you get paid almost the same as a teacher, and you have to go to grad school.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. That sucks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, I don't blame them because I don't feel like I don't know anything, and I'm a senior.
Right. Yeah,
So-
me too. I feel like
I can't believe people go away from this and they're like, I'm ready.
yeah, this is what I want to do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, I don't know
whatevs.
what the hell I'm doing.
Same.
All right. So, yeah, I guess, do you want to just talk about our podcast a little bit?
Yeah.
It was my idea to start it.
Yeah.
Casey was very excited, I think.
I was.
She's a little nervous.
You
but definitely
just kept nagging me about it, so I'm like, oh, why the hell
That's not true. I told you the first time and you were excited.
I thought it would be interesting. Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
we're here and we're started and there's no going back now. So I'm hoping you'll stick with me.
Point of no return.
Yeah, I
It's
say...
like a threat, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope we stick with it. I'm excited. I've done a lot of things in my life that I haven't stuck with, so hoping
Aw.
to stick. You have two, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of sad.
It's part of my personality, whatever.
I guess.
I don't know. I like to do things a little bit at a time and then go back to them. This is a weekly, like, it's kind of like a due date, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Kind
I
of.
got you.
So we're going to be, I guess we'll be recording every week, so it'll be a weekly type thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking about doing something fun once a month.
Yep.
But we're not quite sure on that. So
No, we do fun stuff every week.
yeah, we do, but I want to do something extra fun.
Extra fun. Extra special. Out of the norm.
So yeah, right now for sure it's 100% gonna be on YouTube because that's the only platform I know. Hoping to put it on
100%.
Spotify. Hoping to put it on iTunes. Hoping to put it
People
just
have to buy that shit? How does that work?
well on Spotify. I know you don't for sure because I listen to the podcast I listen to on Spotify. I don't know. I got inspired to make a podcast by listening to other podcasts. It sounds super
All
fun.
the podcasts.
That's
and
not
all
true.
The YouTubers.
That's all the YouTubers. I'm very much into YouTube. Yeah, I guess YouTube's kind of like a podcast.
It's similar.
I mean,
they do all the videos.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Yeah, I guess if you know anything about me, you know I love YouTube. I have some videos on there. This name, R-rated and inebriated, came from one of our channels that we have. We've just posted dumb ass shit on there, just hammered. So we
That's
thought,
funny.
I don't know, I thought it was such a good name, it can't go to waste. Let's do something
We
big with
spent
it.
a long time thinking of the name. Well,
Yeah.
Well, you did, but I helped.
Yeah, no.
We kept trying to think things that click together.
Yeah, and it just R-rated and inebriated. It's so good.
It's our life.
Literally college life. Yeah, so, I mean, we're seniors in college. We're
Go to
graduating.
Michigan State.
Yeah, we go to Michigan State, which is obviously in the state of Michigan. It's a pretty big school.
It's a university.
Yeah, it's a big. I mean, Northwood's a university.
I know, but some are just colleges. We're not a college. We're a
Yeah,
university.
yeah, it's Michigan State
Special.
University. We go here. We have for 2 years, both of us.
Mhm.
Before that, we went to Delta, which is
For
a
2
community
years.
college.
You went 2 years.
Yep, we both went for 2 years. So we're both graduating in 4 years. I think that's accomplishment.
Not 4 years from now, 4 years total.
Yeah,
Just
4
to be
years.
clear.
4 years.
We
total.
graduate in May.
Yeah, we graduate in May. So what better time to just start something that is like a little journal? We're just gonna fucking.
You know what the good time is? Right now. Right now is a good time.
It's just. I think it's gonna be one of the shittiest and best times of my life. So I wanted to.
What do you mean? The last semester or the
Like
podcast?
transitioning into adulthood. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I think it's gonna be amazing and terrible, and I think I'm gonna need a drink at least once a week. So we might as well
on the minimum.
might as well record it. So yeah, I don't know. We're here. We're
Yeah.
2 gals, just one apartment. Anything else you want to say? Let's talk about what's going on in our lives. Didn't we have something that we wanted to do in the intro? What was that?
Talk about our week.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, the random ass
Yeah.
question.
All right, so we're gonna start each of these podcasts with a random ass question. All right,
I like
what we're
that title.
calling it. Yeah.
I like that title.
And I have took it in upon myself to come up with this random ass question for today. It's gonna be a different question every week, and one of us is gonna ask it, and we're both gonna answer it. So I work at a daycare, and we have these little fishy things that connect to each other. They're like little fish, and they have holes in their mouth and their butt, and you can connect.
Oh,
them to
yeah,
each
like
other.
a chain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that made me think: if you were part of the human centipede, what part of the human centipede would you want to be?
That's disgusting.
I know we're R-rated.
Would you be both, technically?
No, it's not a circle. Would you want to be the front, the middle, or the end?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, I mean, there's plenty in the middle, but one of the middle ones
right.
are
If
kind of all the same.
you only get 3 options here.
Yeah, really. The front, the middle, or the end. And I spent a long time thinking about this. A long time.
That's a weird question.
It's a weird question, yeah.
Good random ass question.
Yeah.
Good one. Probably the front.
I think the front, too.
That seems less gross.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want to be the end, I don't think. So I guess this was kind of an easy question.
I think you definitely wouldn't want to be the middle.
I think the middle would be the worst.
Yes,
I think
I
it's.
agree.
I think it goes beginning and middle, like in terribleness or best.
Best. The best.
Yeah, I think front
and
and middle.
I think so too. I agree.
But the end gets all of it, all the poop. You have to eat all the poop, everyone's poop.
Ugh.
So maybe it's the worst. But you still. But I
But
would
you
want
get
to.
both ends in the middle.
Yeah, but not everyone's poop. Just like whoever's in front of you.
You could be second to last, and it's pretty damn close to being last.
I guess so, but
That would be the worst.
I guess if you're the last, you wouldn't have to eat your own poop.
That is true.
So that's our random ass question for the day. That was a good intro, I think.
Yeah. No, nobody's ever gonna listen anymore.
I don't think I'm expecting anyone to listen, to be quite honest.
True.
Hopefully our friends and maybe a stranger. I'd like to have one stranger. That's kind of my
One
goal.
stranger.
Yeah. So I guess we could talk about this episode. This episode's going to be our introductions, our first week of classes, and our New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
So do you want to start with your introduction? Or do you want me to start?
We can go back and forth. If you say something and I think of something, I'll...
Yeah, I definitely want to play off each other's things, okay?
Okay, do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Well, we already kind of talked about majors. But I'm an anthropology major and a bioethics minor. What does that mean? I'm not really 100% sure. but it goes with my minor or my major apparently.
Okay.
Apparently they go hand in hand. It's like, well, it's what it sounds, ethics, basically. I'm
Okay.
taking a healthcare ethics class right now, and it seems relevant, kind of, sort of. Not really to mine, but if I were going into medicine at all,
Yeah.
it would make sense. But
I've talked a lot about ethics in psychology classes.
it's a lot of, like, health. Like, I'm taking health psychology, and it's how the mind is associated with the body and how they interact.
That's super cool. I'm taking that, I think, in the summer.
I love it. It's a
Maybe
good
you
class.
should keep your textbook for me. Did you buy it or rent it?
I did buy it. You can have it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. So anyway, you're a psych major, right?
Yeah, we're both 21.
Oh,
I think that's important.
That is important. We're
Say-
not illegally
Yeah, no,
drinking.
we're definitely legally drinking. We're almost 22. Our birthdays are both in February.
2 weeks apart.
Super cute. But we're 21. We're both seniors at MSU. As Casey said, her major is anthropology. She also has a minor. I don't have a minor, but my major is psychology. My minor is basically pre-med because I'm taking a shit ton of classes that are not required for psychology.
Chemistry and physics. That's
I'm
just-
taking biochem this semester.
Ugh, good luck.
Well, it's required if you want to go to med school. So,
I don't want to do that.
so basically, yeah, I'm a psych major. I'm pre-med. So my plans after college are either go to med school or go to grad school. I'd love to go for criminal psychology.
That's awesome.
That's my main goal, but also anything psychology is super cool. If I can do school psychology, I love schools. Want to be a teacher for a while.
Like a
yeah.
good counselor, I think you.
I think I'd really love it. At my work, I work with a lot of foster kids, and I love that.
So cute.
It's super sad, super cute. They're great kids. So I wrote down the classes I'm taking this semester. I'm taking a Psych Stats 2. It's my second semester. Of,
Oh, you have a stats class too?
yeah, it's psychology stats. So
Oh.
it's a lot.
That's cool. I'd rather take that. Is it cool?
It's cool, yeah. It's about basically setting up experiments. So this semester, I'm going to be doing real psychology research in my lab, which is crazy cool. I've never
That
been
is
more
cool.
excited for anything in my life.
If you need a volunteer,
I would love.
let me know.
Yeah,
That would be
seriously.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess going off criminal psychology, I love true crime. It's kind of all I do.
Mm-hmm.
Watch YouTube videos on missing people and murderers and serial killers.
How do you sleep at night?
I don't.
That's true.
I have insomnia.
That's true. That's very ironic. I didn't even think of that.
No,
Oh,
but
that's funny.
yeah, I guess. Okay, well, Psych Stats 2, Physics 2, it's not bad. I'm taking the lab for that too. Taking Women's Psych and Biochem.
How many credits do you have?
14.
That's
Well,
it?
Yep.
Out of all those classes?
Well, my Psych Stats and my lab are connected, and my Physics 2 and my lab are, like, my lab's only 1 credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's,
Like a lot.
it's only 5 classes, technically. So I guess, and one's only 1 credit, so.
Right, that makes sense.
14 credits this semester. I also work at a daycare. I talked about that earlier. I mainly work with 1 and 2-year-olds. I work there 20 hours a week. And then the last cool thing I do is I volunteer at Sparrow in the ER.
That is super cool.
Yeah, I volunteer there for 4 hours each week.
I used to do that. Not in the ER. I volunteered in the morgue.
Tell us about that, please.
That was interesting, but creepy. And
When did you do it?
Crazy. Last semester?
Was it in the summer?
Nope, over the summer.
I was going to say, I thought it was
over
in
the summer.
Okay.
Yeah, last summer.
So you basically were just around a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah, all the time. Not all the time. 4 hours a week, like you. Any other volunteer.
Loved it though,
But
right?
I don't know if I'd say I loved it. It was very interesting. I got used to it. It's something
Yeah.
you had to get used to. By the end, I could do what I had to do and not get weirded out.
Yeah, that's good.
It was very creepy at first, and I didn't know. I felt really on edge, but no, it was cool. It was a good experience, I think.
Yeah.
It really helped in the direction I'm going.
That's good.
So I'm looking for one for this summer, and then next year or something, maybe in the crime lab with the state police.
So cool.
There is one for the FBI in Virginia, which would be super
Quantico,
cool.
right?
Quantico.
That'd be sick.
That would be super cool, but I
I think we're both pretty much into
I
crime.
don't
I'm
know.
surprised you don't listen to crime things a lot or read a lot about crime.
I've
Serial
read like
killers?
books, but
Are you into
not
serial killers or not really?
not really. I mean, I
What
watch.
are you more into? Just kind of like solving, getting the bad guy in jail, or
Yeah, I like
well,
justice. I don't know.
what show made you want to do that? Bones.
Bones.
Yeah.
But in that, which is not even close. I mean, it's what I want to do, but it's a very
Obviously, yeah.
fabricated
Yeah.
version of it. But they solved the whole crime in one episode, which is very unrealistic. But
Well, tell us, what do you want to do after college then? Because I said I want to either be a doctor or.
I want to be a forensic anthropologist. But
Tell
you
us
need a
about that.
PhD for that. So I have to go to grad school for like forever, 6 years or 8
6 years med school too. Tell our viewers our listeners what a forensic anthropologist is, because I didn't know. I do now.
I explain this to my parents every time I go home. They still don't know what it is.
They're so cute.
But they're like, you want to be a medical examiner? I'm like, no, it's different.
Close, but no.
I would just want to deal with skeletal remains. So let's say someone was murdered and the body had been left outside in the weather for who knows how long. And
You figure that out, right?
I can figure that out. Then all that's left is bones. It would come to moi.
Wow.
And I can determine what they call biological profile, which is sex, age, height, and stature.
Wait, what's stature mean? Like how they stand?
Yeah, like their build. Their body
okay,
build.
I see.
And their ancestry. So European descent, African descent, or Asian
That's
descent.
super cool. Okay.
Mhm, all from the bones.
So you basically work
And then trauma, too, which I think is really interesting.
trauma. I've learned a lot about that. So like before death, after death.
Yep, you can compare it to their bones of what they looked like before, even their dental records. Before death, after death, you look for blunt force, sharp force, trauma,
Super
gunshot
cool,
wounds,
yeah.
stuff like that. So
Sweet. So you want to basically stop serial killers.
yeah, pretty much.
And I basically just want to study them.
yeah, so we can work together.
Definitely.
And then Carson will be law enforcement,
yeah, he'll bring them to us.
and it'll just be one big happy family.
Hell yeah.
So
So yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit more about working in the ER.
Yeah.
I keep saying working. I volunteer there. I don't
it's
get
like
paid.
work. I call it work too. I have to go
Yeah,
to work.
I don't know. It's kind of like work. You can't really skip it. So basically, I work in the ER. Shoot, I volunteer in the ER. I do it 1 day a week for 4 hours. My shift's from 7 to 11, so it seems really cool. Like, oh, that's when all the good stuff happens. No, it's dead. It's usually always dead. But we do have obviously like car crashes and stuff come in. Yeah, it's really fun. I don't do that much. I get a lot of hands-on experience. I go into different rooms and I ask them how they're doing, if they need anything else to make them more comfortable, if I can dim the lights, grab them some water, give them some food, get their nurse, anything like that I do, and well, I love it.
Do you ever observe like doctors or nurses?
I don't know. If there's a doctor in the room, we don't go in.
Oh,
It's pretty dead.
not in Grey's Anatomy. It's not. That's
Well,
the prime time.
Honestly, that's such a lie.
I know.
I honestly thought it would be one of the busiest times. I don't know why.
What do you think is the busiest time?
During the
Do you know?
day.
Think so?
Yeah, probably
Why?
right after work.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't get it until 7. It's usually, I mean, there's different wings. There's probably 4 or 5 wings.
In the ER.
In the ER, yeah. It's
Yeah.
huge ER.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's 4 wings. There's usually about 4 people volunteering, sometimes 5. One does escorts, so they escort the people visiting people in the ER
Mm-hmm.
into the ER to find the room their loved family member is in.
Mm-hmm.
Loved one, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I got it.
Loved one. I don't know if they're all family members, but and then the rest of us we take on a different wing and we do it. We go in and we say, "Hey, I'm a volunteer here at Sparrow."
Do you go every so often, or is there certain times you have to visit them, or is it random?
We have to go once an hour.
Oh, okay.
So 4 times, but we can go as many times as we want. We can go at least.
Just when you think it's necessary.
You have to go. Well, we also do things like fill up the water cups for the nurses to grab.
Mhm.
We make coffee for everyone, kind of like an intern.
Yeah.
We fill up blanket warmers. And we get blankets and stuff. It's cool to see just the interactions of like the nurses themselves.
Mm-hmm. The environment.
It's a very relaxed environment at 7, except for obviously there's the trauma units. There's 4 trauma rooms in our hospital, usually 2 full.
So when I went in for my shift, I call it, at 7:30 in the morning, there was somebody pushing somebody in a wheelchair, and I knew they were volunteer because what they were wearing.
Yeah, the red polo.
Yeah, I get to
Yeah.
wear scrubs.
Yeah, that's nice.
I was surgically unit. Felt cool.
That's cool, yeah. It's cool because we get like a badge, so we get to.
Yeah, it's all official.
Yeah, you like go in and.
I got full access.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Mm-hmm. Did you talk about your job?
Yeah, a little bit. I work at a daycare.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
Yeah, I work there 20 hours a week. I work with 1 to 2 year olds. Super cute kids. There's some foster kids there that I love. The rest of the kids are just normal kids. We have newborns to about school age, first,
That's what I
second
was
grade.
gonna
But I work with the 1 to 2 year olds. I've worked there since last semester, so it's been a semester that I've worked there, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Do most people that work there, are they older, younger?
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty even. I'd say about half of them are my age, half of them are grandmas.
Oh, okay. So people
There's
that
not
don't
really
have
a lot of-
full-time jobs.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of middle-aged, like regular people.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's mostly retired people and then college kids, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
We also live in a college town, obviously, so
Yeah.
that might have something to do with it. But yeah, I love it there. It's great. I get to read for 2 hours every day because they take a nap, and that's awesome.
So you've gone through like every book that you own. It's ridiculous.
I love reading.
You
Casey.
get through them so quickly. I like to read too, but I can't get through a book that quickly.
I can't put the book down. I literally cannot. Also, I have insomnia,
I guess that's true. You
so I
have
read at night.
quite the hours to do that. So
Yeah, it's a tough life I live. I guess talking about insomnia, also have anxiety and depression. Mostly anxiety, but my doctor said, hey, you have anxiety, you also have depression.
Aw.
But I realized it's true. I went to a therapist was it last year? I don't even remember.
I think it was last year.
Last year, and I loved it. It was great, and that's kind of also part of psychology.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, at least it helped and you liked it and it
Yeah.
wasn't like forced upon you.
Oh, no. I mean, we have mental illness in our family a lot, so I told my mom, and she was like, of course, like, let's go.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I also am on medicine for that, which helps a lot, so
Yeah.
I think that's good to mention.
Yeah. If you're fine with doing that.
Do you want
It's
any,
totally up to you.
Yeah.
I don't have anything like that. Well, I'm very anxious all the time, but I don't know.
Well,
That's
if
just
you
the
go to your doctor and
thing
say,
of
hey, I
mine.
have anxiety, they're going to be like, and depression.
Probably, and all these other things.
Yeah, right.
But
Oh, I'll tell a fun story. I thought I had ovarian cancer. I got my pap smear done. First pap smear ever. And they were like, we're only going to call you if something goes wrong. And I'm like, okay, sweet. Get a call. And it's like, yeah, call us back. And I'm like, that's not good.
they left you hanging.
They're not saying it over a
That's it.
voicemail. Yeah, they called him back right away, left him a message. They called me within a day, but it felt like 10 years. Yeah, it was
That's
a yeast
terrifying.
infection, so I'm good.
That's it. That's good.
What were you going to say? Go off your notes.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Well, you literally don't have a job.
I do not have a job. I put there, no job.
Currently.
No job currently. Not in East Lansing anyway.
Yeah.
I worked at the store, My Secret Garden, for the summer and
Long
holidays. Yeah, I've been there 4 years, but on and off the past 2 years because of school. But
Yeah.
other than that, no job. It's kind of boring, kind of not. It's nice to have a break
Yeah.
because I've been working there for a long time, and it was nice to get away.
Yeah.
It was nice
I,
to
on
go
the other
out.
hand, didn't have a job for...
Yeah, you're the opposite.
Yeah, I didn't have a job at all during the year. I worked at a summer camp for the summers, but other than that, I just was at school. So we're kind of switching. Yeah, I kind of realized I don't have any money.
Right.
So
Hit you hard.
yeah,
I know.
I'm trying to live my life, and I really like the people there, so
That's good.
I wasn't forcing anything. It just kind of came about, but I'm glad I have it.
I
We
love
both...
to travel.
Oh, sorry.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, we both have things we love and dislike.
As do most people.
What do you like?
One of the things I love, not like love,
Oh, wow.
traveling. Love to travel. I wish I could do it more, but I'm
Yeah.
broke.
True.
College life.
Yeah, we're trying to do something for spring break, but it's kind of like we have these really big aspirations.
Oh yeah,
and-
we want to do all these things that we don't.
Well, we're like, oh, let's fly to Florida and go to Walt Disney World every single day.
We
for a
want to
week.
fly and we want to go do something. Can't do both. You
Yeah,
gotta do
no.
one or the other. I've obviously been to Florida. I think most people have.
Most people in
Not
Michigan,
everybody.
I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't think most people in the world, or the United States at least.
Yeah. Well, like Pruder, he just went for the first time, last year?
Yeah.
2 years ago? Whatever that was. And he's 23 years old.
Yeah, we live in Michigan, and it's kind of the place to go.
Mm-hmm. Everybody goes there for
Yeah.
spring break at least once in their life.
Oh, yeah. I think I've gone 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, me too. At least, if not more.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite place was California. That was awesome.
Is there like a desert out there or no?
No, not really.
No, is there like trees?
Yes.
Well, okay,
there's
listen.
trees. There's palm trees.
Okay, but because Haley, one of my best friends, my grade school best friend,
Uh-huh.
she moved to Texas and she came back to Michigan to visit and was like, holy shit, there's so much freaking green things. Like, everything's green here.
Yeah, it's not like here. It's not where you can sit in your backyard and it's covered with trees and shade.
It's literally...
It's you sit in your backyard and there's a cactus growing next to you and maybe a palm tree.
So is the ground sand then? Or what do cactuses grow in? Do they grow in dirt?
I
mean, I know you can plant a cactus in
don't really
dirt.
remember.
Like, the ground, was it grass?
No, it wasn't grass.
It wasn't grass.
It was either dirt or I don't know if sand. It probably was dirt. I don't really remember it that well.
Wow. So no grass.
No, there's grass. I
But
mean,
not in yards?
yeah, there's grass. It doesn't.
Sorry, I've never been.
No, there's grass in like the backyard, my uncle's backyard. There was grass. I don't know if it was like turf.
Oh, okay. So
I don't
maybe
remember.
fake grass.
It might be fake grass. It might be real grass. I can't honestly don't remember. But I do recall hearing a lawnmower, so maybe I don't know.
Sticks out in your memory.
But there was definitely grass in the backyard.
Okay.
But there was also definitely dirt. It was like a desert feel, but there was like rolling hills and off in the distance.
What did you like about it so much? The weather, or
It was just someplace new.
okay, yeah, it's really far away. So.
Yeah, it was just something I've never experienced. But the weather was nice, warm but dry, heat, not that moisture crap. It's gross. Ugh.
Humidity is what you're trying to
Yeah,
say.
humidity is the word. Yeah, I just loved it. That was my favorite place. San Francisco, gorgeous.
Yeah, I really like traveling too. I put that as one of my hobbies. Me and my boyfriend Tyler. I'll talk more about him in a bit. But he's my boyfriend. He's been my boyfriend for 2 years.
In a bit, we mean now.
Well, what I was gonna say is last spring break we took a road trip, and we went to New York, Boston, and Maine mostly, and it was great. I don't know. I think my favorite place I've been is probably New York City.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to go there.
Maine was amazing. Boston was like a tuned down New York, an amped up Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's kind of like Chicago. Boston was. I loved it, and I like traveling too.
It's my bucket list to go to all 50 states.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna do it.
I believe my grandpa, his bucket list, his only goal in life is to golf in all 50 states.
Wow,
He's almost there, I think.
that's pretty cool.
He's done Alaska and Hawaii. No, I don't think he's done Hawaii. He's done Alaska for sure.
I've also been to Canada. So I've been out of country.
I have not been to Canada, but I have been to Mexico. Mexico is pretty cool. I went when I was younger, so I don't remember very well, but I went to Cancun, Mexico. Cancun's a good place to go. At least when I went. I don't know if times have changed, but it was very safe. I mean, I was like 12, so.
Right. You probably wouldn't know anyway, but
Yeah.
anyway. What else do we like to do? I like to cook more than bake. I like to bake too, but I like to cook more. Try
I
new
like to bake
things.
more. I don't like cooking. Casey's good at it. I like to bake. I want to make brownies.
Mm-hmm.
We should do that tomorrow.
Yeah, and we both like camping. I wrote camping. I know you wrote
You did?
camping.
Yeah, I wrote camping.
I've done it like all my life. My family always used to go.
Yeah.
So
It's my best memory with my grandma is just all around camping, all around the beach.
the beach.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Did you not camp near the beach?
Not like a natural beach. It was like a man-made beach, like
See,
in a
yeah.
campground.
I've never done any of that stuff. Honestly, every other weekend of the summer, we would go camping. And it's not like that kind of camping, I guess. It was Port Austin, Port Huron, like Mackinac Island. Like our campsites would be on sand.
That's cool. I've never done that.
Yeah, I've literally tried so hard to make us do it, but
I know.
it's so hard because what happens is when you camp at a state campground is you book that spot and you get first dibs on next year.
Okay.
So if you book it, you have first dibs next year. So a lot of people that camp on the shore, they just rebook it every year.
So is there like a wait list for that?
No.
Like what if the person that had it one year decides they don't want it next year? What happens to it? Is it just
It's free.
up for bids?
Yeah, it's up for bids. So
okay.
people will go, like right about now, I bet, people will start reserving those camp spots.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my family we're definitely a beach family.
Yeah.
We always go to the beach and we seashells, sea glass, minnow catching, all that stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess they did it was still in a campground, but it was across the street from a beach.
We've done
So
that
I
too.
guess
so.
that counts. I've never been on the beach, I guess.
Yeah, we've gone on some camping trips together, us and some of our friends, and I hate not camping. I'm spoiled. Like my whole life, I've camped on the water, like going to sleep to crashing waves. Like,
right.
So I'm like a little bit picky.
I guess. That's cool though. That's
Yeah, it's
something
definitely.
I don't think most people have done.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think a Michigan thing. A lot of people camp.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
a Michigan thing.
I'm gonna talk about Tyler if you don't mind.
Okay, sure.
So Tyler's my boyfriend. Do you want to talk about what happened?
What do you mean?
How we met?
Oh, us? Or you and Tyler? Well, I guess they're both intertwined.
Yeah, they're both
kinda.
intertwined a little.
Well, I've known Tyler my whole life, and his sister's my best friend. So we've hung out, and we were at a bonfire, right? At my house?
Well, you gotta go a little further back than that, Casey. We went to school together.
Well, yeah, I'm getting there.
But
that's
we went to a campfire.
But that's how you guys met.
Yeah.
But, okay, we met in high school. Well, I don't know. Where'd you go to elementary school?
I went to Vrellen.
Okay, no, I went to Hughes. So probably middle school.
Well, yeah,
When we all...
5th grade.
5th grade, right.
Yeah.
Well, we went to school together, basically.
High school, junior high to high school.
Yeah, for I don't know how many years. But we graduated together, same class.
Yep, our lockers were right next to each other. I thought we were best
They
friends.
were not next to each other.
That's not true.
Yours was next to Stacy's.
Yours wasn't Stacy's?
I was not Stacy's locker partner.
You were there all the time, so I basically...
Well, yeah.
Who was her locker partner?
I don't know.
I had my own
I don't
locker.
think she had one.
I did too, because Ashley left. Ashley went to SVSU.
It might have been Hannah Feathers. No, I don't think it was.
Hannah Featherson was over there, though.
I don't know if they were together and then somebody found an empty locker and then they
okay.
split
Yeah.
to get their own locker. I don't know. It wasn't me, though.
Okay.
Because we were in different classes, so we never got to talk about it,
Mhm.
I think is what happened.
So basically, Casey and Stacy were best friends whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm kind of I'd like to say a loner, I guess. Yeah. Casey's nodding right now.
Yeah.
Talk about what you thought of me in high school.
I don't know. You're a very nice person. I wouldn't call us friends necessarily.
Okay.
I knew who you were. I would talk to you if you said hi to me or if we had a class
That's
together.
not very fair because in our high school we had 150 kids. Well, in our class, our graduating class, 150 kids about.
Yeah.
So you knew everybody.
Oh, that's true. I did know everybody.
You would say hi to everybody if they said hi to you.
Well, maybe.
Well, what did you think of me? Did you think I was a loner?
No.
Not no?
I knew you had Ashley.
Ashley, but the thing is, Ashley was my best friend in high school. Ashley went after sophomore year, so junior year and senior year, she left and went to SVSU to do this new program where you
that's
do
right.
high school. See, she doesn't even know. Halfway through high school, my best friend left, which is great. That's fine. That's fine with her.
So
I'm glad.
I didn't necessarily think of you as a loner.
Okay, so you didn't think of me.
I don't know what I thought of you. I didn't.
You didn't think of me as a thing.
I didn't think
You were
of
just gonna say that.
That's the thing.
Okay, well, I was just a kid.
I guess I assumed you had friends. I don't know. I don't remember.
it's
It's
not
been
that I didn't have
5
friends.
years. I don't remember.
I'm like coming at you that why weren't you my friend? No, I had friends. It's not that I didn't have friends. I think I would consider myself a loner.
Okay.
My junior year to senior year, not
Okay.
junior high to senior. My junior
Only
year and
thing.
senior year, I think I was definitely like, I don't know, I didn't really have,
A circle.
yeah.
That's fine. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know that.
That's great.
I didn't. Why would I know that? I don't know.
Because, okay, here's the thing. I thought me and Casey and Stacy were best friends.
We are not best friends. I can tell you that.
I know, but okay, listen to me.
Just because your lockers were next to
Yeah,
each other.
Well, because we talk to each other every day. I talked to Stacy and Casey, you were around.
Yeah, and we said hi.
And we talked about the day.
clubs
and,
or
yeah,
whatever we were in, sports or...
That's another thing. I was the president of a club and all the clubs. We were in
Mhm.
clubs together. You peer mentors?
No.
We're in peer mentors?
No, I didn't really do anything. I was in NHS. Were you in
Yeah,
NHS?
I wasn't in NHS.
Oh, I thought you were.
See, this is...
Oh, well, I guess we didn't do anything together.
We did track together.
We did do track.
Yeah.
And we had art class together, didn't we?
I
Or
think
jewelry
so.
class or something like that.
I was in jewelry, advanced jewelry, art 1 and art 2. Yeah.
I mean, we saw each other. We were in English together.
Well,
AP English.
yeah, we were in I forgot it was called AP. Didn't take the test. No, yeah, I mean, I thought, it's funny because, okay, so that's how we met. We knew each other basically our whole lives.
Yeah.
And then, the thing is, there's this guy, Pruder.
Okay. We're not sure where you're going with this, but...
Well, that's how I came to the first bonfire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
So this is just this guy, and he's one of our best friends.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like a player. He's a player. He's a fuckboy. he's I don't know. He was looking to get laid, I guess.
He's friendly.
He's a friendly guy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he messaged me, and this was sophomore year of college, and I was pretty lonely.
Over the summer. I
Yeah,
think,
I was
between.
I was pretty lonely, and I said hey back.
He said hey, and I said hey.
Yeah, and so he invited me to this bonfire, and we went together. And what do you know? It's Casey's house.
It is. And who's walking up my driveway? Gabriella. Why is she here? I don't know. Didn't know she was coming.
That's hilarious. What did you think when you saw me? Like,
I was just kind of like,
what the fuck?
I know her.
Was it weird? Like,
It was random. Not weird. Random. I just didn't
Random.
expect it at all. I was
Yeah.
kind of not starstruck, but
starstruck.
I don't know what the right word is. You know what I mean, though.
Surprise.
Surprise, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, and then
And
Tyler
then-
was there, and that's how we met. But basically, Tyler's my boyfriend. We've been boyfriend and girlfriend for 2 years. We're long distance right now. He lives in Bay City. He graduated from Northwood. He has a degree in finance, but his main thing's kind of beer. So he loves beer. He has a YouTube channel on Twitter, and I just wanted to give him a little shout out, and I'm gonna put his links below.
Review the brew.
So yeah, review the brew, and that's another funny story. We have a lot of funny stories together.
Of course we do.
Maybe we'll tell that another time.
That can be our funny story episode.
Funny story episode. Got it. Do you want to talk more about some hobbies you have?
Well, I think I said all mine.
What about this one?
Oh, yeah, I like to host shit.
Host shit.
I'm a good hostess.
You
I love
are.
it. I love it. I don't know why. I just do.
It's natural.
Bonfires, parties, doesn't matter. I'll host anything. I just like it. I don't know.
You do a good job.
I'm good at it.
You're very hostessly.
Hostess with the mostest?
Yeah, you are the hostess with the mostest.
I know.
All right, I'm going to go to another hobby of mine. I love making art. I have an Etsy shop. It's kind of just right now about making money, but I want it to be more about things I love. That's one of my resolutions. Yeah, I do mostly watercolor type stuff. Do you have any more? You don't have any more hobbies? I think you talked about a lot while I was...
I guess that's a like and dislike.
Talk
Not
about
really
it.
a hobby. I hate vines. And all things YouTube.
Mostly because of me.
Gabriella loves them.
I think it's mostly because, well, we were getting ready for this podcast. All I was saying the whole time is, it's freaking bats. I love Halloween.
It's not funny.
It's so funny. I can't.
It's not funny.
Literally, this is not a cure for depression, but it's a personal cure. I literally sit in bed and watch Vines, and I will be so uplifted by the spirit of Vine that I will come out of my depressive mood and just be so happy.
Well, that's good for you. I'm glad you enjoy
Casey
it.
has no desire to do anything related to YouTube. And
No.
me, on the other hand, and my boyfriend Tyler, Casey's best friend Stacy, all we want to do is YouTube. That's it. That's all we care about.
You think you're the loner. I'm the loner in this group.
We love YouTube. I live...
Just get a kick out of it. I don't get it.
It's so good.
I don't
know.
get it.
I want to be a YouTuber so bad. It's
I know
not.
you do.
It's just, I don't know. It's something about it just really gets me. So that's another one of my hobbies I put is YouTube. I love watching videos. I love watching people I know. It's kind of like they're my friend and I check up on them every week. It's kind of stupid, but I love it. And I guess, yeah, I don't know. I made some videos. They're out there. It's fun.
They're funny.
Yeah, they're funny. We have videos on our channel now. Obviously, this will be posted on our channel, so you can see those. But I have other YouTube. It's just stuff. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just stuff.
Do you just like talking to the camera? Like, what's it do for you?
It's like a journal, kind of. I don't know.
Oh, I guess that's a good reason. I
don't know.
like that reason.
It's just kind of like, I don't know. I like doing it. I like watching it, so I feel like I like making it. I don't know if it's really my place.
All your
but
like
it's
the
like
ones
all
you
my
make.
friends are on there, really.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of pictures. You know what I mean?
No,
it's
a-
like
it's a
instead
video.
of having pictures,
Yeah.
that's your memories.
Yeah. So one of my biggest things I do is make travel videos. And
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah,
is
I
that-
see
Those
what
are
you're
really
saying.
good.
Yeah.
I like those.
Those are, that's how I started.
I just know like people talking for hours on end like we are now. But
I literally can watch a video, like one of my favorite YouTubers, Kendall Ray, posted a video 40 minutes long about, obviously, a serial killer. And I watched the whole thing. Love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. It's amazing.
well,
It's what I love, and okay.
good for you.
More things I like. True crime, kind of talked about that earlier, but this is where my podcasts that I like come into play. My favorite podcast is and That's Why We Drink, and then my second favorite, I've only listened to 2 so far, so it's called Unresolved, and that's about unsolved mysteries. Mysteries are cool. I like learning about that kind of stuff. And then we talked earlier about I love reading a lot.
I do too. I'd like to find more time to do that. That's one of my resolutions.
Well, we'll get to that.
But
in a
we're
little
getting
bit.
there. I know I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like reading a lot. I've always liked reading. And then another thing I put on here is I'm in a sorority. Can't talk about it that much because I'm not supposed to
Top
do.
secret.
Yeah, well, I'm not supposed to do a lot of things that I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just spilled it.
You spilled
I
everywhere.
was trying to drink all of it.
Everywhere.
You drank yours all, so I felt like I needed.
I didn't have very much.
I thought I didn't either.
No, you did. Oh my god, she's drunk.
I need another drink. Okay, also we're gonna slur a lot in these, so that's something to expect, and yeah.
No judgment.
Another thing I love to do is learn. I love school.
I do too.
Yeah.
I did.
Well, you're in stats right now, that doesn't count.
I like in high school, loved it. Loved high school. I was such a tryhard. Don't know why, but I was.
NHS.
I was in NHS. So college just kind of took me out of that a little bit. But
Really?
Mhm.
I think college really brought it back up
Really?
for me, yeah. I think I'm ready to go to different school, grad school, med school.
Yeah, I'm ready for a change, I think.
Yeah. It's good. I like learning, and then my last, I guess you could call it a hobby, is I have 2 pets.
How's that a hobby?
I don't...
Sorry.
Where else was I
Sorry.
going to put it? Where was...
I don't know.
What do you-
Just something you like. you
Okay,
have.
something I like
Something
and
about
have. Something about me is I have 2 pets. I have a fish named Chester. He's red. He's a beta fish. He lives on his own in a
you.
good tank. He was in a 20-gallon tank for a while, but my boyfriend needed the tank, so it's out of commission.
Is
But-
that why the cracks in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
He was so sad that he did it. It was I was like, he was almost, I don't want to say that, but he was so upset at himself. Because it was pitch black when he did it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was definitely in the way of where he was going to walk. So it's kind of my fault. But he's in a nice big tank for himself. So I have 2 pets.
Chester.
Chester's my fish. He's a beta fish. He lives by himself in a big tank. I just wanted to say that because people think beta fish can live in literally a cup.
Oh, yeah, like in the store.
Yeah. This makes me so upset. Because beta fish are supposed to have a 5-gallon tank. And that's, right there is a 2.5-gallon tank.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. So they're supposed to live in a 5-gallon tank. They love swimming. I love beta fish. I've had 2. My first one was Swim Shady. R.I.P. But this is Chester the hot Cheeto. He's red. And I also have a little hamster. His name's Hank. I'm sure you guys will meet him in some later episodes. But yeah, he's just a teddy bear hamster. He's super cute. I love him.
He is pretty cute.
That's all about my pets. Do you want to do your favorite color?
Sure. My favorite color is purple.
Mine's yellow.
Wow. Let's see. What else did I write? Oh, favorite drinks.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
really love Long Island's. Try to usually try one at different places. I found some I love, some I don't.
Well, that's a good segue. We're trying to do maybe the best Long Island in Bay City, best
Yes.
Long Island in Lansing type deal.
That'd be cool. Jack and Coke. That's been my go-to lately.
I have not seen you drink a Jack and Coke.
I did all New Year's.
Really? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't notice.
Yeah.
I was pretty
I don't
distracted.
know. I like those. And then wine. I really like wine. It's gotta be dry though. I don't like that sweet shit.
Ugh. See, I'm the opposite. I'll go to my favorite drinks now. My first one is sweet ass wine. That's my favorite.
Sweet ass wine.
It's good. It feels nice to drink sweet ass wine. My second favorite's probably vodka and juice. Vodka doesn't taste like anything, and you put some apple juice or grape juice in there. It's so good. It just tastes like juice. But then my third is Long Island iced teas. So
in that order or not?
I would say yes. I don't really usually, if I'm not, because I usually, when I'm drinking, I usually don't get drunk. So I usually go for a wine.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm drinking, like, to get drunk, it's usually vodka and juice. And then after that is, if I'm at a restaurant, Long Island iced teas.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I don't drink Long Islands on the daily either, but they're definitely my favorite drink. And I only drink them like,
Yeah,
when I go
restaurants,
out or
yeah.
whatever. I feel you.
Yeah.
What about music? What's your favorite kind of music?
My favorite kind of music is indie.
I knew you'd say something weird like that.
Why is
That's
that
probably
weird?
my least favorite.
My least favorite's country.
And that's my favorite.
Yeah, we're definitely opposites that attract. But
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
I really like indie music that's kind of just like that's stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
understand it, but it just kind of grooves.
Chill.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's very chill. And you like country?
I love country.
There's one exception to my country, and it's
Gary,
Are you ready for
it? Yeah.
I dug my keys into the side of his pretty little suit, the four-wheel drive. It's good. I love that shit. That's the only country song I'll do. And then, yeah, that's it. No more.
We were able to clear the dance floor with that song. You remember that?
Why did we? Where was that?
At that fireplace in Bay City.
Oh yeah,
On Midland Street.
No one was really on it, anyways, but we did clear it.
We cleared it. We requested that song, and we were the only two dancing. And people probably thought we both broke up with our boyfriends at
We
the
did.
time.
Metaphorically, we did. In our hearts.
Yeah.
When that song comes on, I don't care who you are. If you're a boy, I don't like you.
Yeah. People probably thought we were in some kind of place there.
Oh, we
so.
were. I
That
was
was
mentally
fun.
in that place. Okay, talk about country. I hate it, but you like it. So.
I love it. It's storytelling. It's
Every song is. Indie song. You can't even understand what they're saying, but oh.
no. I disagree. I don't think so.
Well, what are your favorite artists?
I really like them all, honestly.
Yeah.
But love Garth Brooks.
Good.
He's a oldie but a goodie.
Hell yeah.
I went to his concert. Hands down, favorite concert ever I've been to. I've been to a lot of concerts too.
You know my favorite concert I've ever been to?
A little dicky.
That's not true, actually. It's Kesha.
Oh, I forgot about
Then
Kesha.
Little Dicky. Little Dicky's great. Kesha was amazing.
I
I
forgot about
cried
Kesha.
during that concert. I
forgot
I
about
blacked
that.
out. I don't know.
That was a weird concert. That's probably the weirdest concert I've ever been to. That was weird.
Well, it started with Lil Uzi Vert, just in his pigtails.
No, but love concert.
What other music do you like? You don't just like country?
No, I like some rap. I like rock.
I think it's hard not to like rap in this century.
Yeah, all my friends listen to rap,
That's me.
so I don't really have a choice. I always get vetoed with the music.
Well, country sucks, okay?
No, it doesn't suck. You haven't given it a chance.
I have two given it a chance. Carrie Underwood's Where It's At, that's it. Only
the one song
That's
does
it.
not count. The song does not define the whole genre.
Does for me.
You're all gonna get there at some point. Pruder, he's gonna go to a Florida Georgia Line concert with me. I know
Really?
he is. He said he wants to.
I don't trust anything Pruder says.
Well, I'm gonna make him go. We are going. And you're next.
I'm not going to Florida Georgia Line. I'll go to
We'll-
Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, we'll go see Carrie Underwood. I've never seen her, and that'd be awesome. She's on my list.
Yeah.
I've been to Kenny Chesney, I don't know how many times. 3 times.
Jeez.
And he's coming again this summer. Ford Field, he comes every year.
Love
It's
him.
just so fun and energetic.
Yeah.
He's a good performer.
Sounds not energetic to me.
Oh, he is, though. You should watch some of his hype videos or something.
Sounds fun.
It's fun.
On YouTube, perhaps?
Probably on YouTube, yes.
Okay, well, I really like Kesha. I really like Pitbull. He's my go-to. Anything that's popular, I like a lot. I'm like
For
that.
one of those.
Yes, I am. I'm a white girl at heart.
White girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been into a lot of just popular music and indie. I've been more into indie music since Christmas, which sounds kind of stupid, but I listen to a lot of indie Christmas music, and that's good.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
different, but it's just, I get sick of the normal, you know? I like other people sing the same songs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's music. Do we have anything else we want to talk about? I think I did everything on my list.
I wrote down my favorite smell.
My favorite smell? Okay,
It's
that's a
something
good
different.
one.
I know
Yeah.
at work we had to fill out these sheets about us, and that was one thing we had to share.
Okay.
Was our favorite smell. And mine's freshly cut grass.
That's a good
I
one.
don't know. I really like that smell. Reminds me of summer and spring and fun times.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Mine's probably orange.
Ooh,
Yeah. I really like
interesting.
lemony scents.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of my favorite stuff, I think. Lemony orange stuff.
Well, you gave me the idea of my favorite possession.
Oh yeah.
I originally thought my Bose speaker, my Bluetooth speaker, which I do love, and I take it home. I take it to family reunions or parties or
It's definitely a
here.
good speaker.
I
Not
use
gonna
it
say
every
it's
day.
not a speaker.
Definitely love it. But then I got to thinking.
Maybe a little less shallow.
Yeah. I have a ton of pictures in my room
Yeah, you like
of
those.
like friends and family. I love that kind of stuff.
That's good.
Those memories. I have a ton of pictures on my phone.
Yeah, I like that you can always have like it's technology type things.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite possession, if I was gonna do kind of like conceited things, would probably be my computer.
Mm-hmm.
And then memory type things would be my stuffed animal Buckets that I still sleep with. He's super cute and I love him very much. I can't sleep without him, but like why would I if I can sleep with him?
I guess, yeah.
So yeah, he's a little beagle dog.
Cute.
Yep, that's my favorite possession.
Nice.
Okay. Do you want to talk about our first week of classes?
Yeah, so they went good. I like all my classes.
You dropped one.
I did drop one. I'm getting to that.
Oh.
Well, it's called a swap, I think is what it's called. I
Okay.
didn't necessarily drop it.
Okay.
I just exchanged it for a different 4-credit class and the same list, because you have to have so many credits in a certain list for my minor.
Yeah.
And that's what this class was for.
Okay.
So I had to pick from the same list. So I found a different one. It was epidemiology, but I found
Which
out...
I've taken and I've told you it's good.
Right. And I thought, yeah, this is a really interesting topic. I thought it was going to be good.
It is very interesting.
But the professor sucked. He just talks. There's no PowerPoint. He
I
brings
think
up
we-
websites, like articles, like news articles.
I think we had the same professor, yeah.
That's relevant
Yeah.
to our class, I guess.
It's
somehow.
a cool thing, but if you don't have a good professor,
Yeah,
might
I
as
just
well.
couldn't. I was confused the second day of class already.
Yeah, it's
So,
a confusing
He
topic.
started talking about models, but he didn't draw models. I don't know what this model looks like. I don't know.
The model is like how you talk, like I don't want to explain it, but it's how you diagnose, I guess, what type of disease it is. You
Ye-
go through like a model.
Yeah,
It's
and
confusing stuff.
It was like relationships between different things and
Yeah.
causation and stuff like that. But I don't know, just
it's
the way
a kind
he
of statistics type thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's very related to what
It's
I'm
like
learning in my
math.
stats class. But I was just confused, and I didn't want to fail the test over it, so I switched to ethical issues in healthcare.
Sounds like you're taking a lot of boring classes.
It's very interesting, actually.
Just kidding. You're fine.
This professor also does not use a PowerPoint, though. She just talks the entire time.
It's nice that you don't have, like, I have PowerPoints in all my classes. Kind of boring. I don't know.
Yeah, it helps me with note-taking.
Yeah, it does.
For that purpose, so I know what's important. But it is interesting to hear, because she talks about, like, cases and stuff that she's dealt with, and we have, like, something we have to read for next class and then talk about it in groups or whatever, the ethical issues behind the case. It's interesting. I actually enjoyed it. At first, when I sat down, I'm like, oh my god, it's going to be terrible, because she's older, and there's no PowerPoint, she didn't do technology, so...
It's always hard, yeah.
I thought it would be boring, but it wasn't too bad.
Well, good. My first week of classes has consisted of me trying to get to class early, which is very unlike me, so I can sit in the front, because I need 3 letters of recommendation from professors before I graduate. I've been sitting in the front. I have a professor who seems like a really great guy, except for he literally does not want us to email him at all. I think I told you about this.
Yeah.
So in order to email him, we need to email 2 friends, then we need to email the TA and say what those 2 friends said, and then we need to email him and say what the TA and those 2 friends said. So literally, I can't email him unless I email 3 other people.
So if those 3 people give you an answer, then you stop, right?
Yeah, you can't email
But
him.
If nobody knows,
then you go on, yeah.
Oh.
So that's a little bit hard for me, just because it seems like he doesn't want to get to know me.
It's true.
Yeah, I think the highlight of my first week was I stopped a girl from going into the men's bathroom.
That's pretty good. That's good of you.
She went in so confident, and I was so distraught by her going in that I thought I was going in the wrong restroom. And then she comes out and was like, "Am I going in the boys?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're going into the men's restroom." And she's like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, am I going into the right one?
Right.
Even though that's where I have all my classes and I'm very confident.
That's confusing.
But yeah, I don't usually look at the sign because I just go to the left. But she made me do a double take. It was kind of funny. And then I guess just the last thing I had to talk about was the weekend. I just went home. I had Taco Bell 3 times, 3 days in a row. It's kind of it.
Well, I also first week, I bought a bus pass.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have 2 classes in one day and 1 class on another day, and then an online class. So the 2 classes were back to back, basically. There's a half hour in between. But it's a cross campus. I cannot walk that fast.
You have
got little legs. Okay.
Jinx.
I could get there, but I'd be late, and I don't like to be late. So I got a bus pass, and it got me there on time.
$50, right?
$50 for bus pass. Well, I dropped the class I had to go to for that bus pass, what I used it for. So I bought a $50 bus pass for no reason. So if you ever need to use the bus, let me know. I got a bus pass. But no, that's not even the thing I'm talking about, though. I got on the bus. Apparently, the bus I take is very popular. So it's always
24.
No, it's not. It's 33.
24 is what we used to take, and that was the least popular bus.
That was not a popular bus. There's always empty seats. This one was so packed, the bus driver just tried to cram as many people on as possible.
That's the worst.
And I was one of the last people on the bus, so I'm almost standing in this guy's lap. The bus driver's lap.
You're supposed to stand behind the yellow line.
No, we were not behind him. I was in the windshield. I was by I could have steered the bus.
Here, let me help you out.
I was right in this guy's face, and he's just talking to me about the weather, or he referred to the bus as a sardine can with all these sardines packed in it. It was awkward, but I was literally never been so close to that guy in my life, so it was weird.
That is weird.
But it was interesting because I've never seen any bus driver do that. Usually that's forbidden. It was funny, though.
That is funny.
That's all I got for that.
Me too. That's my first week in a nutshell. Do you want to talk about our New Year's resolutions?
Sure.
Let me flip my page.
What's yours?
Well, I have plenty. I have a lot of New Year's resolutions.
That's good.
This year. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, sure.
My first one is to just gain energy.
Okay.
I'm a very tired person, and I'd like not to be. So last night I went to bed at 11.
You went to bed early.
11:30, 12. No, sorry, I'm yawning now as I'm talking about this. It's very early for me, so that was good. My second one's to create more. That was my New Year's resolution last year, and I did pretty good, but I want to do better.
Yeah, you started your Etsy shop.
That's definitely good, but I just want to...
For your Instagram.
Yeah, I want to do more about, like, only make what I really like, because I made a lot of stuff that is not what I want to make, and I want to be very passionate about what I make.
Okay.
Third one is just slow down in the morning. I wake up 5 minutes before I have to leave.
That's
brush
so
my
stressful.
teeth and leave.
I don't know how
very,
you do it.
It stresses me out.
Oh, okay, good. At least
And
you
so,
feel that.
well, that's why one of my resolutions is just to slow down.
Wake up earlier.
Wake up earlier and just have a nice...
That way you're up.
Maybe I can... Yeah, I literally... There was times when I rode my bike that I would ride my bike half asleep.
Right.
Up a
I
hill.
mean-
Not fun. Then I want to spend more time with my family. Just kind of
That's
chill. Yeah, they're good. I have divorced parents, so it's hard to split my time evenly among them.
Definitely.
Casey also agrees with that.
I definitely agree with that. It's hard. But
Well, I have divorced parents and then a boyfriend too. So it's
you
like
split three ways.
Yeah, it's like a three-way split.
Mhm.
They really want me to hang out with them, but I also really want to hang out with my family.
if you go home, you only have a weekend's time to do it all.
because I'm away.
And everybody wants to see you as soon as you come home. At least that's how my family
Yeah.
is. Everybody wants to do something. So,
It's
and I
nice
want to
I'm-
do nothing.
Yeah,
but...
I'm very busy, but I just want to do absolutely nothing because I work a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last one is just to have a bomb-ass semester.
Yeah, same. I'd like to 4-point my semester.
I did not set a goal at 4 point. I said 3.5 or higher.
I would like to do better than a 3.5. At least a 3.8.
3.8.
It'd be.
I want a
3.7.
3.5 at least.
I
all my
really don't want
classes.
less than a 3.7, I think.
Whoa.
I need a good GPA for grad school.
I
so
do too.
so-
What else are some of yours?
I would like to read more.
What was the first book you'd like to read?
I don't know. I bought a book at that bookstore.
Tuesdays with Maury.
Yes.
I saw it in your room.
I
We don't
heard
have
it's-
any privacy.
What?
No privacy in our apartment.
Oh, no. I don't care.
I
It's
don't-
sitting
yeah,
right there
it's
in the
sitting
door.
right in the doorway.
On the nightstand.
It's a good book.
I heard it's really good. Have you read it?
I have not read it.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. And
Do you know what it's about? I'm not going to tell you if you don't, but...
I read the synopsis
Oh,
on the
okay,
back.
yeah.
But no, I heard it's good, and I just recognized the title for some reason, so I picked it up.
It's a
and-
very, very famous book.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I only know
In a
one
good
person
way.
who read it, but
It's a good...
it looks short. It's short, so I think I can get through it, and I feel accomplished,
Yeah.
and then I can maybe work my way up to bigger books.
On the other hand, I just read all of the Twilight series.
I know.
And I read Breaking Dawn in 2 days.
That's ridiculous.
No life.
No,
In a
but
good
you
way.
do a lot of things though.
Yeah, it's just mostly at night. I don't have anything to do.
That's
Tyler goes
true.
to bed and I'm like, I guess I'll read. Well, I also have 2 hours to read at work too, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
nice.
that's not really fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think maybe if I read before bed, that'll help, and I'll get sleepy. But anyway, want to read more. Want to read the Harry Potter series
That's a good one.
again.
I want to read that again too. I've been a lot more into Harry Potter recently, so I want to read it while I'm like a fan more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also want, well, obviously travel. I wrote that down, but that's a given. But I haven't gone anywhere, I feel like, in a long time. I mean, I guess we went to Iowa
That was fun.
over the summer.
That's not a good place to go. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody.
I loved it.
I loved
was
it because
definitely
of
my-
the people there. It wasn't a good place to go.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Some of
you're
our
right.
best friends live there, and I wouldn't go there if they weren't there.
It was very chill.
It's-
I mean,
It was a chill, yeah.
there's
I
a
guess.
whole lot of nothing going on.
That's true.
which
It was
is
good
kinda
that
nice,
way, yeah.
yeah. They
There
just-
is a
Live life a little slower down there. Everything's
yeah.
slow.
everything
The
is
speed limit is ridiculously slow, but
yeah.
anyway.
But that was a good trip. We did that.
Yeah.
What was that over the summer?
Yes.
Yeah.
June-ish. That was fun. But I'd like to go somewhere new. I mean, obviously spring break we might do something.
That'd be fun.
Our go-to is always Florida, but I'd like to do something other than Florida. But
I like to see how far down, like the least amount we can travel, but also still be warm. You know?
Tennessee.
Think so?
I don't even know in March though. It might not be warm.
Yeah, it's like the first week of March.
Georgia,
Where's Georgia?
right above
I
Florida.
was gonna say, it doesn't seem. We might as well just go to Florida.
Yeah. Go to Florida.
Did you go to Sanibel Island with us?
Yes.
That was crazy. What weird things you were
The
stepping on the whole
Squishy
time.
thing. You remember that big spongy
Yeah.
thing?
Well, the dolphin.
Oh yeah, we saw dolphins.
That was amazing.
Awesome.
That's a good bucket list thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'd like to maybe go out west somewhere.
I'd like to go to Arizona.
I would too. I know my stepmom wants to go out west anywhere, like Mount Rushmore area.
I'd love to go. I tried
Grand
to get Tyler to
Canyon.
go to the Grand Canyon.
I'd love to go to the Grand Canyon, but
It's too far of a drive. At least for
I'll-
us, in his car.
I'll do it.
You could fly.
I could, but driving's half the fun.
I agree. I love driving, but it's just we're poor college students with
Oh yeah,
geeky ass cars.
I don't know
and-
if right now it's feasible, but eventually.
Because you don't even have a car right now.
That's true. I don't.
I have a car, but it has 270,000 miles
That
on
is
it.
crazy. I don't know how it's still alive.
It's gonna die, so that's why I can't do anything extreme with it.
Yeah.
No spring break road trips for me, at least in my car.
Maybe I'll get a new car by then.
Well, I can't believe Tyler's car made it all the way to Maine and back.
I can't either. That thing has been around a long time.
That thing is old.
Mm-hmm.
Trusty.
It is.
I trust it now. The worst part was I couldn't drive it at all. It's a stick shift.
Right.
So. Well, any more New Year's resolutions?
No, that's all I got.
That's all I have too. Do you want to talk about our plans for the podcast? I don't know.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I thought it'd be good just to. I guess we kind of talked about it at the beginning, but just I hope we keep doing it.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. We're almost done with this episode.
Do a different kind of things and like games or
we're
have
not
people.
Yeah, we're not
with
planning
us.
on doing anything. Like a lot of them have themes, but we're not really. Our theme is kind of just fuck you and I'm drunk.
Yeah.
You know,
Just college life, our life,
millennial life. Yeah.
We don't really have anything we're passionate about enough to do the same thing every time.
Yeah, we like to mix it up, so we're gonna do that. But do you want to do an update on our friend Stacy for the ending?
Yeah.
So every week we're gonna do an update on our friend, our best friend,
Stacy.
Stacy. Yeah, she. Oh, you introduce her.
No, you can.
Okay, she goes. She's our age. She's 20. She's 22.
22.
Yeah, she's a little bit older than us, so
She's feeling 22.
she's feeling 22. Yeah, it feels great. I'm sure. I don't know, but I'm
Well-
sure it feels good.
In a month, we'll find out.
Well, so she goes to. Why am I blanking on that?
CMU, Central Michigan University.
Yeah, she goes to CMU.
She's Tyler's
sister. Yeah, so my boyfriend's sister. It's a very complicated web
It is.
we have going here, but
We're all related somehow.
if you stick around, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll get everybody's name down. Yeah, so we asked her if she wanted to be a part and kind of tell us, get an update on her every once in a while, kind of like, as Gabby referred to, a pet.
Yeah, we want to just kind of, one of our ideas was to get like something that we could update everyone on, but then we decided we already have something, and it's Stacy.
It's Stacy. She's our something. So she told me that she had a physics lab today.
Ooh.
And she sat next to this girl who became her lab partner. I guess she's really smart. And she's a biomed major.
Ooh, cool.
I don't know what that means.
Biomedicine.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know if it was something fancier.
Oh, no.
But I guess she's super smart, and she described her as robot-like.
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 Terrifying.
I know, but it's physics, so Stacy needs someone to get through physics with.
Of course,
So
yeah.
she picked the smart girl. Smart Stacy. She picked her.
Robot girl.
But anyway, she said her instructor is foreign. And
Like many are.
yeah, and she said the professor was trying to joke with them. And they all sat there silently because they didn't understand what the joke was.
Sarcasm is tough to get through that language barrier.
Yeah, I guess so. It was really awkward and uncomfortable, and nobody laughed. And let's see, what else did she say? Oh, the really smart girl, her lab
robot
partner.
girl.
Yeah, robot girl. I guess she laughed at her own joke today. She made a joke with Stacy. Stacy didn't laugh, but she laughed. So that's good. And then she's called her ride and die because she doesn't know how she's gonna get through this physics lab without her.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
they're like BFFs now.
Oh,
basically.
perfect. Okay.
Basically BFFs. And she also electrocuted herself today.
That's what I was waiting for.
I think in her physics lab, I believe.
It wasn't clarified.
But no, she did not clarify. I hope it's in her physics lab.
Hope she's okay.
Yeah, and she seems
She
fine.
answered, so
she
she-
texted
yeah.
me, so yeah, she electrocuted herself. Yeah, that's okay. It happened. It happens to the
College
best
life.
of us. It's okay, Stace. So yeah, that's Stacy this week.
Well, that's
just getting
good.
through life.
I'm excited to
Making
learn
new
a little
friends.
bit more about her every week.
Yeah, usually have good stories about her.
So yeah,
I know she just was off coffee for a while and then got back on and
she tried.
yeah.
First week of school, just gonna end it. That's the worst time.
She quit, but she can fall asleep at the drop of a hat, she said. So
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad we did this. It's our
Me too.
first podcast over. The pain's done. Casey was a little nervous, but I think he realized it wasn't that hard.
no,
Pretty chill.
Not that hard.
Especially without the camera on us.
that even wasn't that bad.
No, you don't even look at it. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this is gonna go. I'm not sure where we're gonna post this, but we're definitely gonna post on YouTube at least, and we'll see where it takes us. Hopefully, really far and greatly.
Yes. Agree.
Okay, well, I guess cheers.
Cheers.
That was a good ending.